Okay, I was so impressed with these Oxford bricks, at least I was impressed with the price, I decided to buy 2 different boxes at the same time. And as you can see, this one wasn't on deduction unlike the other one, which was. This looks like it's, very much the basic stuff, whereas the other stuff was military themed. 352 pieces, the same as before, works with major brands, and you've got some cheap little toys there. Made in Korea, still none the wiser as to which Korea it is. And this is something I quite like. It actually gives you a full breakdown of what it is that you're getting, how many pieces and everything. Piece by piece, colour by colour, fella by fella. And just the same sort of stuff over by. And you get this nice little scene that you can try to recreate. Now one thing I like about this sort of collection is that it basically gives you a massive amount of bricks to add to your collection, just to, up your supplies a bit. And if this is compatible with a certain well-known brand that I love very, very much, then so be it. I shall happily mix pieces together. Damn the curate. There we go. No instructions, but you can see quite easily. It's all nice and bright and colourful, and obviously that kids more than the adult collection, because let's face it, these things are aimed first and foremost for kids. You can see the figure in there. Yellow face is not present, because that would probably endanger copyright. In fact, Lego has now actually switched over, haven't they? They're not doing the yellow faces, they're doing more realistic skin tones. They're both a plus and a negative in some regards, but the main difference is that the legs are a different shape altogether. Oh well, I can certainly like that. It doesn't have to it doesn't have to match perfectly. There's all kinds of different variations in people, so why shouldn't their legs be different as well? You could always claim it's an imposter, or it could just be somebody wearing more fashionable trousers, for example. I'm just wondering, though, these little bits here, do those make any difference to the actual, Yeah, you can see this sort of thing, the same thing happening there. I have actually bought something that's very similar thing before and reviewed it, but I'm not, I don't have any of that to hand at the moment. But I'm going to put all of this to one side while I'll just go and show you something else that you can do with this. I've actually got the box lid from the other one right here. I left it there for this very reason. I'm just wondering, does it give you any kind of secure... No, it doesn't. That's a bit of a shame. I wonder, what if I put this in here like this? Does that give you any security? Yeah, you could sort of do it like that. Let's bring in the other box. Put it like that. That feels a bit weird, but that does feel secure. Alright, so unlike Lego boxes, I don't think these are really designed with the idea of being interlinked like this. It kind of sort of feels like you could do it, but just a gentle nudge and we're going to go the distance. Oh well. Bit of a shame, but it still gives you some storage options. Right, I'm going to put these bad boys together and then I'm going to show them off to you. See you then. Okay, so I'm back again, and here we are with what I've managed to make myself here, which you might notice does look a bit like the man himself in this little car. The complete lack of instructions meant it was just a little free to do whatever I wanted to try to recreate this, but you can only create one of the 2 vehicles they gave you ideas for. You can see the go-kart type thing here, and then the plane, I assume that's supposed to be. The house, I've extrapolated upon and gave it bushes at either end and gave it a completely different chimney, and of course I've actually built it out a bit rather than just have a flat bit like that. Just one fake wall or like a really cheap TV set. I've even extrapolated on the tree as well. Obviously that completely uses up the unit, but everything seems to work quite nicely. The only real issue is of course trying to open the windows, in this case. Yeah, there's no glass or anything, no plastic in that, but hey, there you go. Does it look very nice? No, I'm not going to pretend for a second that it does look nice. It looks rather cheap and nasty because that's because I rushed the job. Didn't put any thought into it, I just built as I went. It's alright, I suppose. I even left massive gaps in the back there because I was thinking, let's have some windows, let's have some more light inside here. Don't ask me how the chimney works. And then we've got these bits which you've got absolutely nothing instruction-wise or diagram-wise, or there's nothing on the box at all to give you any idea what these are for. My idea is massive skate park, but of course you need to have something to secure it down with. But yeah, and of course there's all these other bits that I've done nothing with. And you might recall there was a whole load of white bits as well, so I've just done this. Yeah. Oh, well, I didn't buy this just to build stuff just for the sake of building it. I bought it to add to the collection. The military stuff, now that I bought just for the sake of building stuff. And maybe even put it on display. You'll have to look at that video to see what I thought of that, and I won't you? But as far as the quality is concerned, I have reviewed this stuff before, I know for a fact, because I recognise this design. Or it might just be that it's fairly standard of certain clone Lego systems to differentiate themselves a bit by having something like that. I'm pretty sure the versions I reviewed before had some sort of writing in it. But there doesn't seem to be any writing there. But it's good, decent quality, it holds together quite nicely. It's nice, light and airy, and yes, of course it's going to be compatible with the Lego because it's the same basic stuff. And if you want to supplement Lego with cheaper stuff like this, I see no problem with it. This is good, high quality. It'll probably stand out a little bit because it'll be slightly different colours. But that just adds character as far as I'm concerned. You want to mix and match? I say go for it.